Rosemary here from Iowa Vinyl, and today I am going to show you how to use one of our very new products. These are HTV printed transfers. So these are transfer sheets that are ready for you to just add a monogram or a name or whatever you'd like to here in the middle, and then they are ready to go. So I'm going to show you how to use these today. So we have a couple of different ones. This was one that we did up for Valentine's Day, or it could be used year round. It's just a lip. Okay, and this is, so it doesn't, these designs do not come weeded, and I'll show you here in a minute how I'm going to weed this. But they're ready to go. As you can see, this is on one of our rally shirts from Pennant, and it's great just by itself. It's cute just on its own. So that's one of our designs, and this is one of our Easter designs that we did. So you can see it's got some bunnies and eggs and butterflies, and then it's got the monogram, and you add the monogram yourself. It does not come with the monogram. And this is on one of our, this is on the back of one of our raglan crews. Sorry, it's a raglan crew. These are from Pennant as well, and they come in several different colors. I have it in a coral, I have it in antique white. I live in these things. I love them. So let's get to it, and I will show you how these are done. So this is how the sheet's going to come to you. Okay, and we offer the designs in 3 different sizes. This 8, 10, and 12. So this is it's the width of the design, not the height. So it's the width this way is what the size is dependent on. These come with, the design is cut but not weeded. So what you're going to do is you're going to find a corner here. Hopefully I can find a corner today. I did not bring a weeder in here with me. And sometimes these are real fun to weed. My finger will cooperate. All right, there we go. So you're just gonna pull. And there you go. You're just gonna pull all of this excess white away from the outside. Okay, like so, and then you can throw this away. All right, so now I am going to be putting this design today on this shirt, and this is actually one of our new patterns. This is pattern number 256. This is one of my new favorites. I love this pattern. So like I said, these are going on the back. We are going to be working on trying to do them smaller so that they can go on the front as well, if you'd like a left chest design. You could put it on the front. You could do like the 8 or the 10 inch on the front if you'd like. But most people are putting them on the back of the shirts. So I'm just going to line this up here. What I'm doing is trying to line up my shirt so I can get a nice, I'm going to press kind of a crease in the middle here just so I have a nice center line. This shirt is not being very cooperative today. Here we go. I do have a smaller heat press. As I said earlier, these designs don't come with the monogram or name in them. You have to cut that out of HTV and do it yourself. You cannot layer glitter vinyl on top of these. Do not do glitter printed vinyl or regular glitter HTV. Okay? It's not going to stick. It'll fall off the first time your customer or you goes to wash the shirt. So we have to put this on the transfer tape. This is a piece of transfer tape, our HTV transfer tape. You get 1 sheet for every 3 transfers or every 3 12 by 12 sheets of printed HTV that you order. You can also order these sheets by themselves. They're $2 for a 12 by 12 sheet. So what you're going to do I like to, when it's brand new, it's really, really sticky. So I like to hold the bottom half between my thumb and my forefinger, and then I hold the back with the rest of my fingers, kind of pull it tight. I like starting at the top, but you can start wherever you'd like. Stick it on there. Okay. And I'm gonna turn it around, and I'm just gonna pulling the transfer tape away from me to just keep it taut. I'm gonna press it down here. You wanna try not to get any creases, big creases that can't be rubbed out, because if the HTV transfer is creased underneath of this tape, it's going to end up creased on your shirt. I have ruined shirts that way. I'm gonna rub this to get it off, just like I would regular HTV. There we go. Now it's picked up. So you can see here, this is a good way to show you. You can see here, hopefully in the video, this has kind of gotten creased. Okay, so all I am going to do real quick, you don't want to pull real hard because you don't want to stretch this. Just lightly pull it off, press it back down, and it's saved. Okay, as long as you catch it. Some small bubbles are not going to hurt. I have found that this regular HTV, not the glitter HTV, tends to like to bubble a little bit more than the others and crease easier than glitter HTV. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to check here. That's the way it needs to go on the shirt. This design, it's not really as imperative which is the top and which is the bottom, because the flowers look good either way. So it's just a matter of preference. All right. I'm gonna lay my shirt out here. And I'm gonna fold it in half. So I can line her up. Look, these symmetrical designs are a whole lot easier to find them midway than non-symmetrical designs. There's that. Got my crease. And that looks about good. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, you want to go about 5 inches down from the neckline. So for me, that's about all the way down here to the crease for my thumb. I do that rather than getting a ruler out every time. So I'm just gonna smooth it out on here to make sure that there's not any creases in the shirt underneath. Okay, and we're good to go. Like I said, I have a smaller heat press, so I am going to have to press this in 2 places. So we're gonna press the transfer on here. My heat press is about 322 right now. I usually shoot for between 320 and 325. Do it for about 10 seconds. And then I'm gonna flip my shirt and get the other end. I tend, since I have the smaller one, to try to make sure that I overlap 2 areas just to make sure I've gotten the whole thing. Need to adjust my pressure a little. Again, do for about 10 seconds. Then I'm going to take this off, take the transfer tape off, and I am going to apply my monogram. Now, you want to be careful when you are applying this monogram, because if you press the full amount of time, you are going to end up with a, and see, I didn't get all the way down here at the bottom. So stuck all the way. All right. And that's okay that it's not stuck all the way, because it's going to get repressed here in a minute with my monogram anyways. So I'm just going to peel my tape off here. I'm going to try to be gentle as I get down here at the bottom so I don't stretch. Don't stretch this. This is salvageable. I am going to put my transfer tape back on the sheet. I have used this 3 times now. I can probably get another, it's still really tacky, so I'll probably be able to get about another 5 uses out of this. Okay, so I'm just going to come down here real quick and just kind of try to smooth that out. I didn't get my heat press all the way on there. That's what the problem is. Okay, so I have, this is just regular HTV. This is, I prefer the Sizer Easy Weed. So this is Sizer Easy Weed. This is a coral color. This was a font that I got off of Etsy recently. So I'm just going to kind of fold this just to get an idea of about where halfway is. Okay. And I prefer eyeballing. Now, what you're going to do, and what I think I started to say earlier, was we are only going to press this for about 3 or 4 seconds. And the reason we're going to do that is because if we press this the full 10 seconds, we're going to end up with a line impressed in our design. If you press this for just the 2 or 3 seconds, enough to stick it to the transfer, pull the tape off, and then press it the full amount of time, any line that is on here is not going to be permanent. And you'll see what I mean here in a minute. So I'm going to get my shirt on here. I'm actually going to I'm going to have to press this in a minute. Press the bottom. Put my Teflon sheet on here to make sure that I am not moving my monogram. Okay, just press it for a couple of seconds. Alright. Now we're going to slowly pull this off. Okay, so there's that. Be careful, it's hot. Okay, so you can see I do have a little bit of a line, and there's some fuzzies. I accidentally dropped this on the floor before I did it. So you do see there's a little bit of a crease here from the transfer tape, but that's okay. That's why we've only done this for a few seconds. Now we're going to immediately stick it back under here, and we're going to press it for about 15 seconds. And you will see the line goes away. Adjust my pressure again. There we go. Okay. And we recommend, depending on which size you use, this is a 10-inch design, so I did a 5-inch monogram in the center. You will want to measure the center and make a decision based on what size you use. But this one is a 10-inch design, and I used a 5-inch monogram. So now you can see the lines have gone away. So you don't wind up with any lines. Now I'm going to put this back in again. And I'm going to repress that bottom part. So again, these do not come pre-weeded. You have to weed the outside of take the excess off of the white. It just makes it easier for us for shipping. You will want to cut your design, your monogram that you're going to put on here. Remember, you cannot use glitter. Don't use glitter, printed glitter HTV or regular glitter HTV. And you can see that part that was messed up on the bottom is fine. And actually pressing it a second time has really, the lines are completely gone from the monogram. I lost my train of thought. But you will want to don't use glitter. Don't use printed glitter HTV. Don't use regular glitter HTV at all on these. It will fall right off the first time they go to wash it. When you put your monogram on, press it for 2 or 3 seconds, pull it off your heat press, pull the transfer tape off, press it again for about 10 to 15 seconds depending on your heat press, and you are good to go. So again, these are our new printed HTV transfers. You can get them in our Facebook group, and if you have any questions, let us know, and they will be up on the website soon. Happy cutting!